Box 30 presents Extraterrestrial Evolution Answers. The most important data you need to know to understand intelligent forms of life beyond matter. I'm positive you'll be wondering many things whenever you watch Batallano's contact impressive shots and films. That's why, in this video, I'll be replying the most common questions people ask in relation to the writing and material civilizations. I'm personally undertaking this contact path just like a trinary and restricted science. It is something that has my own impregnation, as well as my proper style to undertake it. All this information is incoming right from BUZs and Elder Brothers entities directly to my mind. I won't let him clear I'm not interested in convincing anybody about the truthfulness of this stuff. Note that this is a contact which surpasses all worldly acknowledged logics. Films and shots I could take, they speak by themselves. Even the fact that I have been there witnessing all the contact experiences. Seeing my own eyes, the writhing intelligent springs and very weird forms of life. All these things have stretched out my mind so much that my own concept about evolution and biology has really turned crazy, in a manner of saying. Everything I've learned in school for so many years, in a question of seconds, the views is programmed it instantly for my mind. In a moment another. Question 1. How is it possible that extraterrestrial entities can inhabit together with human beings into the same dimension without being noticed by 5 senses? 5 senses are in fact a poor size. They only form part of a single evolution code measurement. More technological and complicated forms of life they require another sort of senses to be noticed. If we wish watching them the same speed code wherein human beings live on, It's something constant, as well as is time. Beings that belong to another dimensions manage themselves inside quantical speeds, wherein we wouldn't be capable to notice them all precisely because of the velocity. We can say that inside their planes, they can move as fast as fan sails, which could be capable to spin quicker than light speed. These same ones might turn invisible to our eyes, all owing to their particles' speed movement that would be turning full invisible for any restricted speed living being's eyes. In this way, they fly around the universe. What does it exactly mean, the code dimension within box 30 extraterrestrial contact? A dimension is distribution angle according to any determined reality we take as an example. If you place yourself into an anthill, for example, you'll witness a full different world in comparison to the reality you're accustomed to live on daily. The same thing happens into the sea fish world. So we can say these named civilizations are not aware of human beings' existence. Humans would be a dream for them. In this manner, writing and material consciousnesses manage themselves inside their dimensions and levels of life, which you can glance in all shots and films we have obtained to show to the whole world. If you believe it or not, it doesn't change anything that clearly appears on them. All this is only a demonstration of what elder brothers say. It's what we might understand by now. Writing dimensions are astral balloons like lines, also etherical, on material and material, from where elder intelligences may travel through. We are technological thoughts who don't have the need to manage physical bodies. However, they are also living creations just like human beings, but completely different. These ones escape away from any acknowledged measurements and concepts. Inside parallel planes, to step throughout our dimension, for them is easy task. They can turn visible to your eyes and cameras by tripping across some kind of invisible curtain that divides entire worlds within the same time and space. But this both concepts into other speeds. It is something like that. Take the so impressive filmic stuff that Batajanus contactors show to the world? There are images on films that were sent with a purpose to show up the management other intelligent writing entities can do, by means of light grasp as technology into this third dimension. You must simply take them in the way you see them, just like they appear. They were shown to us as ways for you to take a learning about the existence of another physical laws and logics, ones that are extraterrestrial. They don't have right to fix up to human concepts or preconcepts of restricted physics and biologies you were always taught in the schools. There are also vessels and beings who are conceptless, which means that they don't manage themselves by using bodies as humans do. They own no arms or legs, nor anything you can know about worldly binary acknowledged anatomy. The conceptless civilizations might be beings without forms, who can come around third dimension as glowing geometrical, rocking flying forms, for example, that moves into this plane with intelligence and in many different directions. Each film or shot taken from these entities, it invites you to decipher yourself a message they have for you as witness. You must also take for granted the fact that any camera a human has. They mean old technology for BUZs and elder brothers. This is why they are getting to fit onto our devices the best possible for both races, so we can see them or their ships. If humans had more technological advance, it could be possible to watch even more details of the amazing filmic stuff and snapshot they send to the contactees as cosmical masters they are. How did universe and evolutive scales got started in order to give birth to these forms of life, who are so different to us? Evolutive scales which gave birth this sort of life forms that you see in the videos and shots, they arose from ancient birth explosions like creative and chemical procedures. Let us suppose that the Big Bang theory is not so untrue and far from original creation processes. However, it won't be only that. It is all in fact an addition to that concept. First of all, human beings should try out to understand more the concept of time, but not with the acknowledged binary worldly preconcept they have. We speak about a trinary unlimited time, which is related no more to pasts, presents or futures. When time, like cosmical scales, will be understood, thereafter will be understood the concepts about matter too, as well as non-matter. Also the concepts of light and millions more biological components that human being doesn't have the pleasure to know yet. If you take for granted that life measurement issue within human size, which is only a 10% of a full cosmical knowledge, you'll be granting that there is a 90% data you haven't discovered yet as a so-called thinker race. Into that unknown percentage, their elder brothers live on together with the BUZs, those ones who were formed up as a product of these energetical creator explosions. They have taken different roads and directions in life evolution. Some ones similar to human beings, others instead in pretty distinct ones, and others in parallels, and even some in contrary ones. Evolution itself in time and existence allowed your cosmical elder brothers be capable to obtain huge spiritual, biological and technological transcendence. More than you. In the same way, scientists can explore another planet by means of sending out artificial satellites. There exist universal scientists too, much more advanced of course, who are doing the same as human beings, with the difference that they can easily arrive to Earth and filter third dimension without being even censored. Only whenever they wish to do it, they be permitting you to see them, or either film them, or shoot them with a camera, or even see them with your own eyes. What's the BUZ's future plan? And what role will the world contactees be playing into this? We must grant they require language tool means to be in contact with the whole race. Those ones are the contactees. Now that the physical meeting in third dimension with all human race is not possible yet. Human civilization is million light years far from that. There are certain nuclear energies which depart from the same fear mechanisms, and binary body self-defenses that wouldn't even allow an extraterrestrial being to even interact with an embodied being like humans. There are also fears that form part of an uncomprehension about cosmic biology. It's important that these ones were worked out. because there are also certain 8 barriers that can't be broken by BUZs into an universal cosmic plan, which has already been commanded for the most superior ones around the cosmos. Whoever that's not capable to create his own direct contact tools to get in touch with other brothers and even believe on it. These ones will be needing voicers or speakers that can play an interacting role between them and other entities. This will be the contactees. Nevertheless, each one and everybody has his direct contact already established within his inner and spiritual being. That's why, if they are able to power up that side of his soul, recently in that time, they'll be ready to dive deeper into the future BUZ plans that elder entities have for each human being on Earth. We can only tell that into the cosmic or future plans. There are intentions to undertake universal and cultural races encounters that are also including human being like a part of an universal link. Only one more amongst millions of different forms of life which exist out there around the cosmos. This plan shall be undertaken when there will be a timeline deal between Elder Brothers' times and humans' ones. You ought to leave this task for those ones who has technology to travel in time and take for granted they have already stipulated when exactly will be the most reliable time for humans to be ready to witness it all. In this way, this Box 30 report named Replies to Extraterrestrial Evolution comes to its end. All data I've displayed comes right from Star Spiritual Writing Confederations, the Amita civilizations as well as Bulgan, and many ones more into a fusion like a soul cosmical voice, which takes expression by taking up my psychology mind data bank. Nothing of this you are obliged to believe it or not. We must simply take the concepts as they come and add it all to the wisest soul. Know that all facts on its due time will be so real that the fact to believe in them or not won't be enough measurement to size up the same reality consistence they own, which surpasses any concept about true or lie. Box 30 for the world, Jujuy, Argentina, aware contact. Franco Batallanos. We invite all those ones who wish to look deeper into his own wisest soul to get more information when they wish it. Here is the elder message superior consciousnesses get for them. They are waiting you. You can also take a visit to our Facebook pages, Franco Batallanos and Hugo Batallanos, Jujuy, Argentina. All the information is left to be taken only.
Welcome to the new age of contact.